kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. This one will be fair caught. Quarterback operating an empty set. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds, a solid return, and a great play to set up his offense here.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumps in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Kaiser. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's good as he throws it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drop. And they bounce back from that right away. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Dropping back, it's Kaiser. Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Kaiser. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Kaiser. He'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Dropping back, it's Kaiser. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
A sack sets up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he lofts it toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Get set, get set.
Handoff in a single back formation. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First down. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Grab behind the line. It's Hall. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Kaiser. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he fires the football to the right side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Kaiser. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
Ready? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Moves.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Makes a nice move there. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Pass is caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
3:25.
They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Got it.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Jackrabbit.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that one.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes a quick grab. Powerful running into the secondary. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make a throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that is no good. That miss leaves the lead at 20 points.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And with the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Dropping back. It's Kaiser. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Gets made on the out route. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football to the 42.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pitches to the back. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for his big tight end. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But he's off. Situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. Well, let's face it. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
2nd down at the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Lets it go quickly. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Kaiser. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.